Many people shy away from Olympic lifting as they get older, but I'm here to tell you that embracing these lifts can actually enhance your athleticism and power. As someone who embraces more of a rebellious spirit, I have a strong belief in the importance of fully expressing our physical bodies, no matter our age. And this drives me to continue to sprint every year and search for local track meets to compete in the sprinting events. And I would say just as important is my decision to incorporate some Olympic weightlifting into my training as well. So why are the Olympic lifts relevant? First, let's define what Olympic lifts are. Olympic lifts, known as weightlifting, have two unique movements, the snatch and the clean and jerk. And on both lifts, the athlete starts with a loaded barbell from the floor, and they explosively place the bar overhead in one swift motion on the snatch and in two distinct motions on the clean and jerk. These lifts require speed, power, and mobility, and are the only two lifts seen in Olympic weightlifting competitions. For our purposes today, and in order to be a better bridge between your strength and your sport, when I say Olympic lifts, I'm mostly talking about the power clean and or the power snatch. Now in the Olympic lifts, to maximize the amount of weight lifted, the athlete must squat down low, their butt often near the floor, in order to catch the weight and stand back up with it. But in a power variation, you will catch the bar well above a squat. This requires even more power because the barbell has to travel a further distance and faster as well. And that's why these variations are a better way to make you more athletic. The benefit of training these power variations is obviously increasing your explosive power, and that is to be able to generate force quickly. This allows you to improve your coordination and change direction more quickly as well, and to put more stank on some of the movements found in sports. Think of swinging a baseball bat, for example. Another benefit is that you'll improve one of the three aspects of your physical fitness that you can train in the gym. There's power, hypertrophy, and strength. And when you maximize all three, then you maximize your athletic ability and your physical presence as well. So what are the factors to consider as to whether you should include the Olympic lifts in your program? Two factors might be your age and your athletic status. If you're young and capable, I would argue there's really no downside to integrating these lifts at least occasionally in your programming. Since they are good for maintaining high power output, and they offer a way to develop one of the three fundamental aspects of your physical fitness, it might be good to develop while you're young and then fight to maintain it as you get older. But if you choose not to, strength is by far the most important of the three, and at a minimum, a continued lifetime of strength training is highly recommended. Now, if you're older, let's say over 50, focusing on power training is beneficial. Developing quick reactions and generating force quickly can help in situations like changing direction, regaining your balance, or avoiding a fall. Now, for athletes involved in sports like basketball, football, or track and field, incorporating Olympic lifts is crucial in my opinion. These movements build explosive strength and enhance your performance in your sport. But even if I was a professional bowler, I would still want to be strong and explosive. As the saying goes, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. Strength and power offer more coordination and precision, even for smaller movements. So what are the advantages of training Olympic lifts? Olympic lifts and really any barbell exercise have a unique advantage that you're not going to find somewhere else. You can safely load them and progress them. They also offer psychological benefits that are unique as well. Something interesting about a power clean is that it requires the bar to move within a certain time frame, or else the lift won't be completed and the weights will fall back to the floor. And maybe it takes dropping a few close calls and feeling that frustration of being close to experience the incredible feeling of accomplishment that you get when you're able to rack the bar on a power clean, especially when it's 50 more pounds than it was when you first started. Now, for someone landing their first box jump ever, this would obviously apply as well. It's just that the Olympic lifts are much more technical and demanding. And so in my opinion, there's a greater satisfaction completing a tough Olympic lift than there is doing something simple like a box jump. So for integrating Olympic lifts, it's important to remember that strength is the foundation of all physical abilities. And so Olympic lifts should complement but not replace your foundation of strength training. If they fit into your program and you can do them safely, they definitely provide a lot of value. But if you're on a mission to get stronger and you're already seeing frequent progress, don't let adding in Olympic lifts interfere with that progress, as more strength now leads to more power down the road. For powerlifters in preparation for their competition, probably wise to focus on movements that closely mimic your competition lifts. However, during off periods or breaks from your competing, developing your power through Olympic lifts can improve you overall as an athlete. Now, if you need the fast track towards gaining strength and power, visit my website, primalbarbell.com, and book a discovery call. And until next time, stay primal.